versus Wolfe.
Koenig versus Wolfe. I'm Doug Wolfe with General Manager Clay Koenig. And Clay, you wanted to follow up on an editorial you did last week and a new editorial this week. Tell us about it.
Well, last week we talked about the youth that doesn't want to work. They don't want to work out there. I mean, it's changed. I mean, things have changed. But now this week, I wanted to turn it around from an employer's point of view. But I've got letters. I've got letters from
Letters.
viewers.
People actually sat down and wrote letters or sent you an email.
Wrote letters. I mean, because this is supposed to provoke thought, right? To have people talking, communicate. I mean, ever since COVID, people have kind of stopped talking. That's why we do these editorials, so we can get people to communicate and work out our problems. So you and I, we can work out a lot of problems.
Yeah. Who wrote the letters? Are you going to read one or something? You say people actually sat down and wrote letters and didn't send this to you in an email?
I will tell you this right here. Okay. Mr. Koenig, you sure nailed this one. When I was 16, 50 years ago, I had a job at McDonald's. A nice 66 Fairlane I paid for with the money mowing lawns, shoveling snow, raking leaves, and I worked at a painting and decorating shop at 14 years old. I had a work permit, and it just wasn't me. The kids I worked with at McDonald's were all happy to be working. We had fun at our jobs, but we still worked hard. And no one called in sick unless they were sick with the flu or had mono or something. I currently work at a lower paying job to pad my retirement savings. And we are experiencing a serious staffing shortage, as are many companies that offer lower paying entry-level jobs. These jobs could easily be filled with the youth of our community if they had the same work ethic as we did in our youth. Thanks for your opinion on this. I often agree with your opinions, occasionally disagree, but man, you could not be more on target with this one. Where is our work ethic?
Where did you come up with this nonsense that 20-year-olds don't want to work?
Nonsense?
Yeah.
Now look, Doug, I know.
Listen,
it says
you
Koenig versus Wolfe.
like to bash the young people, and I just don't see it.
First of all, I'm young. I'm young. I look old, but I'm younger than what I look. All right? I have been through this. I've been through the 20s and 30s and 40s. So I see it. You see it too. I'm just talking about the select few that want to live at home, take it easy, not go to school, and not have any forward ability or equity built in going on with their lives.
Do you think this is a national problem or a state problem? Or is it just a few people? Oh, give me your little four-letter.
I think it's an international problem.
Here's the deal.
Okay.
You're not going to have any 20-year-olds in there because you've either harvested them out or more than likely a 20-year-old isn't watching us two old goats.
Well, we can give them tips and tricks, Doug. Let me give you another letter. Hold on.
Okay.
All right.
I feel like we ought to have a little fire here for the fireside chat.
All right. Amen. That's how he starts out the letter, all right? This is from Raymond. Totally agree with every word. I'm almost 60 and been working since I was 11. My mother owned a restaurant and a bar, and I grew up in that family business. I was doing dishes at 11, cooking at 12, and was managing shifts when I was 13. You're right. It builds character and reaches responsibility. I bought my own clothes and even paid for my own school books. Taught me the value of a dollar at a young age. I think that's what's wrong with the world today. No work ethic. It's refreshing to hear someone speak the unfiltered truth, even to those who don't want to hear it. Thanks very much. Raymond in Jacksonville, Illinois. I can continue, but I think we might have to take a break.
I'm 68 years old.
Holy smokies.
Dude, I worked in my old man's auto body shops when I was young.
How old?
Me? I was probably 10 or 11 when I started.
Give me some.
Yeah,
that's what I'm talking about.
But guess what?
What?
If I were to advise kids today, I would say if they got out of high school, take a year, go to Europe, take a year, do some vacation somewhere, just take a year off because you can work the rest of your life.
Good for you. Doug, that's great advice. How are they going to get the money to go over to Europe?
Mom and dad?
No.
Yeah.
No.
You're the guy who won't buy your kid a car.
Look. I've already bought 3 kids' cars. I've got one more kid that gets a car, and he gets the car when the other kids get the car at the age of 17. It's period. End of story. Take a break, Doug. Take us out.
Well, I'll take you out. We'll be back in a moment.
You're watching Koenig versus Wolfe, and this week we're talking, actually a follow-up on the youth.
Yeah. Well, let me ask you. Oh, that you wrote them yourself.
I did. I swear. Doug. Doug.
Oh, I know you would never do that. Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
Going to divorce me?
Never,
All
Doug.
right, listen.
You're made for me. I can tell.
Did you say something about scholarships in your editorial today?
Scholarships. No, those are the people, the students that are hungry are the ones that go for internships, scholarships. You always see them hustling and bustling, especially towards the end of school, trying to wrap everything up. We talked about before, from an employer standpoint, they want to see the kids finish the schooling. Can they finish the job? Because if they've got a job over at their work, they want to make sure, hey, this kid went through 4 years of school. I went through 6.5 years of school. You know, it's
Very
tough.
successful, I see.
Extremely overly successful, my teachers would say, because I used to cause a lot of trouble in class. But I know when to get serious and when to apply myself, and I know what's important. And what's important is people are starting to talk. And what's really important is if I can get one youth to get off the couch and quit playing that video game and go out there and get a job, I've done my job. I've done what I've needed to do.
I just think, in your case, you think a lot less of the younger people today than I do.
Not true. I love the younger people. I love all people. And I'm trying to promote kindness over anger. Before I would say, why aren't you getting a job? And I give them the what for. Now it's like, this is your choice, your decisions. You need to make the decisions that are going to carry you on in life. It's all your decision. It's what you want to do with it. Mm-hmm. Give me these letters back, Doug. I got another one. This is a good one. This is from Tammy. And I didn't write these. You know that. I wouldn't do that. Kids nowadays have it way too easy. They have everything handed to them. Do as they please, no respect for their elders or each other. If they had to work for everything, they want minus basic necessities and be taught to have to pay bills, even if that money went into accounts for when they were adults. It's teaching them responsibility. If they start even mowing lawns or stocking shelves or fast food work and learn to pay for what they want instead of expecting parents to hand them everything, they will become better adults. I agree. Don't you?
Who are these people? Are they in your old people's coffee club?
These are fans of our show, Doug. Don't diss these people. They watch our show.
I know they do.
All right,
Thank you for watching. Thank you
Yes.
for your comments.
I've got another letter there. I could bring you stacks of letters. People, look, I'm
Stacks
not
of letters? Come on.
I'm not the only.
You didn't get stacks of letters.
I got stacks
No.
of emails. I mean, I can't even read them all. Do you want some to go through?
Don't send them to my email. I got work stuff to do.
All right.
I
look,
get 100 emails a day as it is, and it's all work related.
Look, I'm part of Gen X, all right? I'm not a boomer or anything like that. I'm part of Gen X, all right? You would think I'd have this long flowing hair. I don't. I get it. We have two young cameramen, right? Right behind us right now. Let me ask you, as youth, and we preface that everybody is exempt here because you guys are trying to move forward. Just give me your what for.
Okay, boomer.
That's it?
You're saying that to me or to him?
Are you a boomer? You're a boomer, right?
I'm a boomer.
Yeah, I am not.
But he
I'm
thought
Gen
you
X.
were a boomer.
Everybody
I had to
thinks I'm a
correct him
boomer.
earlier.
You know, it's funny too. I've gone to events where they think, boy, you're a lot younger than I thought. I must look old on camera, I guess. I don't know.
You look old in person.
I don't think so.
I thought you were my age.
You are higher than a kite, mister.
No,
Are
I
you kidding me?
don't do that.
Okay. Holy smokes. You think that I'm your age, Doug. Not even close.
I thought that
Did you really?
until you told me you weren't.
Jeez. This
I
job is
thought
very
we were like some kind of same level age bracket and had the same aches and pains.
Sorry, Dad. Not true.
Listen, kids, take a year off. Go do something. You have your whole life to work. If you're 18, you take 1 year off, you're 19, and you'll be working until you're 68 to collect Social Security. Unless they raise it again.
Well, look, I'm all for you want to travel, but I think you got to work a little bit before you travel to get that money. So, we can agree to disagree for once.
Mom, Dad, pay for it.
Mom, Dad, kick them out of the house.
Hey, by the way, if you inherit some money, take a trip.
Oh, Pete's sakes. Thank
When
you.
Grandpa dies. Hey, Grandpa, I'm going to Amsterdam. All right, Clay.
Thanks, Doug.